Welcome viewers, Glorung here. Today, bringing some Battle for Middle-earth 1 this time. This is a really cool game, and the reason it's so cool is because of the campaign. It's completely different from the Battle for Middle-earth 1 campaign. This one I'll have to do on easy, because there's kind of this, like, I wouldn't call it a glitch, but it's really hard on anything other than easy. Sort of just an imbalance, I guess. Whoa. Wait, what's this thing?
Mordor is the land of the Dark Lord Sauron. He has dominion over this bleak and wasted landscape and all who enter it. Sauron wages war with all of Middle-earth. He must be stopped, or all shall fall into darkness. The hobbit Frodo Baggins now bears the ring, guarded by a fellowship drawn from all the free peoples of Middle-earth. The One Ring must be returned to Mount Doom and destroyed in the very fires of the
Yeah, so this is what's cool about the Battle for Middle-earth 1. Instead of Battle for Middle-earth 2, where it's just like you have 8 missions, you play them sequentially, don't really have any choice, you have acts, and some acts, like this one, have only one choice, but a lot of them have multiple choices. And then when you get to Act 20, you can go do all the choices that you didn't take. And some of the battles are just basic skirmishes, some of them have special objectives, or you're like defending a keep, like there's later on Minas Tirith and Helm's Deep, and Lothlorien, one of my favorites. Get to play that right after this. They also have nice little clips when you mouse over certain places. Kinda cool. Yeah. In Battle for Middle-earth 2, I guess they like this so much that they actually changed it to War of the Ring. So instead of just having to play it like how it was played in the movie, you can play it like anything. You can play as Mordor and cover the whole Earth, or you can play as Isengard and start in Rune and conquer the Earth, Middle-earth. So it's a little more freeform, but this is still pretty cool. And I think I'll be doing this, like switching off with Rise of the Witch King, doing some skirmishes, maybe War of the Ring.
The mines of Moria, once proud city of the dwarves. Its ruined halls are now infested with vile goblins.
Also has a little sound clip at the beginning of everything. And it's really cool because they have a lot more cutscenes, and even the Palantir shows some clips from the movies sometimes. Moria. Okay, I can't do it again. This one, of course, is fairly easy. It's beginning mission. Makes sense. Oh, lava. Want to fall in there. Wait. There's lava there. Why do you have to go all the way to Mount Doom?
And they call it a mine.
A mine!
This is no mine. It is a tomb.
We have but one choice. Face
Yep.
the darkness.
So you move on, and
Should never
it's
have come here.
relatively accurate.
Hope that our presence may go unnoticed.
It's relatively accurate to the books. There's some minor things like that Boromir doesn't die, and neither does Gandalf. But like you start out with a 9, and then they split up later on. And then I believe there's an objective rank all heroes to level 2, purchase a power, bonus, find 5 treasures. In this game, there you actually have points. They don't do anything, but at least it gives you some purpose of completing the bonus objectives. So find 5 treasures, rank all heroes to level 2, which you can do by finding those treasure things. And I'll send the weakest heroes up to get them first because they're less likely to get them from actually fighting. And purchase a power. The power points are rather different in this. Instead of like 5, 10, 15, 25, it goes kind of out of order. It's like 1, 3, 4, 1, 8, 10, and because there are only actually four different races, factions in this game, whereas in BfME 2 there are 6. There are some cool powers that they removed, unfortunately, like draft, because they removed peasants, and it's cool because in this game they actually have powers that buff heroes, like plus 100% damage from Gandalf's powers and Anduril, Aragorn 100% power. I think there might be something like that for Isengard, although I don't know, I've never played them. Pretty cool. Fouler things lurks in the deep places of the world.
Quiet. Goblins are close.
Wait, did I miss a treasure or anything? Okay. Unless there was, like, one back there. Oh! Hey! Goblin. Filthy goblins. This is... yeah. That is one thing about this game.
Folks in the Shire will never believe what we
Heroes are kind of overpowered. Like, with about 6... like, with the heroes, you get, I think, Gandalf, Aragorn, Legolas, Gimli, Boromir, Faramir later on, and maybe one other. You can literally just defeat the entire enemy. Especially if you get them up to level 10.
does not sleep.
And it doesn't help that goblins are the worst unit in the game. Though I think they might actually be better than they are in Battle for Middle-earth 2. Also, I might accidentally like not use heroes sometimes because in this game you right-click to use powers. In BfME 2. In BfME 2, you left-click, so whenever I, like, switch between them, I get confused and left-click instead of right-clicking. A lot. Angels are pretty powerful, but they're still not as powerful as us. You guys, I don't want to get in this. I want everyone else. Wait, can you go? Thinking of... No. Don't... Okay. I don't want you guys to pick up that treasure. I want all the hobbits to get it first, because you guys actually have a chance of getting levels from fighting.
Hardly. I have no memory of this place.
Well, then remember it. Work harder. Think harder, not better. Think smarter, not harder. Oh yeah. And no, not Goblin. Gandalf, use your special ability. Laser Blast. 4 enemies flying. Not very good. Usually you can get 1 4. Okay, I think this is the extra room. Want to get as many extra rooms as possible. Or is that the extra room?
Evil lies beyond these doors.
Actually, I think this might be the extra room. I don't know. Yeah, I think this is the extra one. Because I didn't see anything in that, any treasures or anything in that game. So, Frodo, you can go get treasure. You, Hawk Strike. Why not? Total overkill. And most of my heroes have a little over half a level. Oh, already have an extra PowerPoint. Elven gifts. Sam's gonna get trapped out. No. Yeah, see, they're little clips from the movie. It's kind of cool, although it is annoying that it covers up the mini-map sometimes.
Here lies barley. It's as I feared.
We must move. We cannot linger.
Drums. Drums in the dirt. Yeah, no contest. This is easy because the goblins. They're not that much better than the other two. Just blast like 90%. Wow, they're totally pumped up. Wish I had some They have a cave. Is it blinding Frodo? Frodo's gone. Oh, he used it. What are you doing? I told you to attack the cave troll. Just wade through see. At least they nerfed heroes in BfME 2. But they're still really powerful. And Gandalf leveled up. So now just Gimli and just yeah, I don't want these guys to get any experience because I don't think Merry and Pippin ever really show up again. No, I take that back. I think they show up in one campaign or one level. But like these 5 guys, you'll keep throughout the entire game. And Sam and Frodo don't really show up anymore. Show up a little bit. Wow. Ready. Kill it. Fire. Kill it with magic. Bows and swords. Okay. Got it. And I ranked all my heroes to level 2, so now I just need to find a couple more, I think one more treasure, and then, yeah. Now, just need to make it. Legolas, take out the archers. Yeah, heroes can actually get knocked down in this. I'm not getting Battle for Middle-earth. BfME 2, only minor heroes can get knocked down. everybody. Cave trolls are a lot stronger in this game than they are in And Gandalf, you have some really cool higher level powers, so...
New devilry.
Ah, the Balrog.
A demon of the ancient world.
Unfortunately, you don't actually have to hurry it. They just say you do. Okay, and now just move down here. Actually, can Legolas pick off a couple of the goblin archers down here? Whoa. More goblins up there. Fortunately, they shouldn't actually be able to hurt us. Ah, yes. This can't kill it. Okay, the Balrog. Now, one-on-one with the Balrog. Gandalf the Balrog. Because somehow we actually can win. Protect the bridge! He can't get over the bridge. Gandalf's special powers to defeat the Balrog. Recharge really fast, too. The servant of the secret fire. Flame of voodoo. Go back to the shadow. And stuff like that. Does a lot of damage. At this rate, 2 more hits. With the lightning sword. You can't actually really do any melee damage to him. You can do like a tiny little bit. Nothing significant. Should just be 1 more hit. Just need to wait for it to recharge, because somehow we can actually defeat it instead of falling down the pit. Makes a cooler fight, but it's less accurate to the movie/book. Yay, we killed the Balrog. And what's our... Oh darn, that wasn't a skip, that was a continue. Whoops! Yeah, so the cool thing about this is that even non-hero units stay with you during the campaign. You have like 2 or 3 armies, and then any units you build in that army you'll be able to use in later levels. And you can actually even rename them. And in this case, we don't have any non-hero units, so we can't rename them or like see how they follow us, but it's cool. Yay, we took Moria. Or escaped it, I guess.
As the shadow of Sauron moves across the land, Lord Eomer and his horsemen must defend the villages
And
of Moria.
that was a little bit on the short side, but not too short, so I'm gonna end the episode here. Thank you all for watching, and see you next episode. Bye!